What is this brother cooking? Are you cooking, fam?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Martinez. Now it's Tura. Well, they've got it again. Barella, too strong for his opponent there. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Mkhitaryan. He's picked his way through. Great ball if he can get there. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Hazard. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Most accurate pass. Quiet. It's Mkhitaryan. Interesting ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Real chance here. And the finish. Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that's fabulous. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to... Mbappe! So much time and space here. And we have our very first corner. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Martinez getting this one clear. And he's gone looking for safety. Martinez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now, what about a counter-attack? That looks a good ball through. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicked it back promptly. Mbappe chasing after it. Martinez. Mkhitaryan. Martinez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's in plenty of space here. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Pavard spots it and intercepts. Darmian. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Inter Milan have it back and can go again. And it's Conte. Well time, excellent interception. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's not got that. And it's unhooked! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Inter really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Makaleli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Always onto this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Hullet. He's been picked out. Can he finish? It's what has happened here?
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Azar. He is just caressing the ball. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Hullet. Sommer catches it safely. There's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Inter Milan come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. Second half gets underway.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Great ball if he can get there. That's a chance! No mistake! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's only too happy to take that back. Chance to shoot now! It's a pretty loose pass. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, and they're quick to press
L'affluenza di
here,
quest'oggi
right on
è di
top of them.
80.113
Di Marco.
spettatori.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's a good ball out wide. Mkhitaryan. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Hazard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Fiddles it through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hazard. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. But it had to be. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Darmian. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Darmian. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Taremi. Now it's Turan. Back into the middle. And he cuts out the supply. Taremi. Mkhitaryan. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea.
There's the hit!
Gol per l'Inter. Ha segnato al 76esimo minuto. Numero 11.
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And now he has two. Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Mkhitaryan. He's shifting through the gears here. Pavard with a fine tackle.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Barella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Oh, that was expansive and inside.
Cantona! Comfort! Yet
Gol
more
per l'Inter.
comfort!
Ha segnato all'85esimo minuto.
Yeah, I'd
Numero
call
20.
that transition with
Cambio di
pace.
giocatore.
They won it back and bit hard.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Inter Milan are having a ball here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And here's the chance to counter. And he was quick to react. And he's going to be disappointed with that.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Mbappe finds himself offside. Threads one in. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that's it. Inter Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Action has already started. And Cannavaro is there to clear. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, can he get onto this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's away! Corners! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
He's intervened well there. And it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Oh, well played. He is through here. And now they can clear their lines. Beats one through. Now it's Hazard. Can he spark a counter here? Costa Curta has given away a free kick. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Foot in. Makaleli. And here's Hullet. Hullet is flagged offside. Challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the runner. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
That's everything you want. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mateus. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Now that's been intercepted. Could move up a gear here. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And here's Hullet. That is good strength. Hullet does really well to win the ball there. Interesting ball. Hullet. That is good alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that's a superb pass. That was not gone well.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Hazard. It's run loose here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Yeah. And that interception was most necessary. And Hullet! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Mateus. He could be in here. executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that has been clubbed away. Nicely intercepted. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rummenigge. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Maldini.
Such good technique.
Oh, he's played it in low. Speculative strike. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vieira actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. Hazard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, great ball! Quality ball. And it's Gullit. And he cuts out the supply. Conte. Gullit. Cannavaro can get it clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Tenete a portata di mano I biglietti ricevuti all'ingresso. Cambio di giocatori.
And the action is back underway.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Let's go, brother.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mbappe! No joy this time. It's a fancy looking ball, that. Oh, super find. And that's been won straight back. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, it's come loose. He's going to be disappointed with that. Aims beyond the defence. Thuram gets over and intercepts. He won't be happy with that one. That looks a good ball through. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly... He's got the solo! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Wow music.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Cannavaro gets it away. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options for movement. Gullit being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
That is
è di
put paid to that.
81.007 spettatori.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Just about up to the hour now. Done delicately. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. He's there to retrieve it. Tomiyasu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that's well seen too. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe, and it's Hullet. Oh, perfectly measured that. Face to face, there's the hit! They've scored! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22. Numero 8.
Time for changes
Numero
on
14.
both sides, actually.
Fabio Cannavaro.
Inter Milan
Numero
get
10.
themselves back into contention.
Lasciano il campo per
Listen, goals
il
change
numero 9.
games, and that has
Il
changed the
numero
whole
23.
complexion of this one.
Il
They
numero
have the
17.
momentum now.
Il numero 11. Attenzione, un cambio.
Barella. Good read, needed to be.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Decent hit! Has fallen kindly here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them.
He's had a hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Tura. Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Barella. That's a sweet ball, that. Important interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the pass is intercepted. Mkhitaryan. Thuram. Referee's given a throw.
sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 13. Lascia il campo per il numero 18. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mkhitaryan. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Mbappe. That is a great kick out. Now it's Thuram. Swept in. But he's heaved it away. Maldini. Cantona has found the net here, of course.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di
Nice
recupero.
try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, good read.
He read that
Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Oh, perfectly measured that. Thuram! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely... And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the managers...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now this could be the hit! It's a loose ball. That is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, red, nice interception. It's Hazard. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mateus. And he cuts out the supply. That is a great pick out. And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance for the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Mbappe! The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Has a goal! And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bullets. Hazard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. That pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Pullet. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Pullet. Well-timed, excellent interception. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Oh, he's been caught napping! Rummenigge! Goal! Inter! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. No way through there. Maldini. Mateus.
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Hullet. Makalele calmly anticipates. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Hullet and Hullet! Driving forward. Aims beyond the defence. Hullet. Now there's a fine ball.
Ci sarà un minuto.
Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
There's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1-1. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Carvalho. He's looking to set free a runner. Turan. Gently done. That has been cut short. Mateus. Makalele. No joy this time. Rummenigge. Oh, and he's through the middle. There's no flag. Decent hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Hullet finds himself offside. Hullet.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's been cut out, well played. Thuram, and here's Azar. Hullet. It's Makalele. Conte. Mateus. Maldini
L'affluenza di
wants the
quest'oggi è
interception.
di 80.607
So
spettatori.
we've reached the hour mark. And the pass is intercepted. Son Heung-min. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Hullet. Mateus. Makalele. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Hullet. Hits one! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Hullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9.
So time for change,
17.
and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Inter showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
You can run onto that. Maldini.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
There's a sharp little ball here. And hit! He should have put that one away.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. And the header! Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they're quick to get it back. Makaleli. 5 minutes left on the clock. Quality ball. Neymar. Mateus.
Inter have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away. Mkhitaryan. That is good strength. Oh, that's neat.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Mkhitaryan going full steam down the flank. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. He stands tall and strong. It's a pretty loose pass. Check. And time is up. Inter Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Bullet taking in the accolades, having been named Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We have already started here. And here's Messi. Messi. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
He does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Mbappe. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's through, now is he in? Mbappe has a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played, well played. Pullet is onto this. Triol. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. And here's Suarez.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply
Has
done.
a shot! And Chet pulls off a sensational save. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi is in a really good position out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, there's the clearance. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's away. Mbappe. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
He's found Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? And again, the keeper stands strong.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
He has found the way through. It is a corner. Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Messi clears it away. Now it's Mbappe. No goals as yet. And they can counter here. Mbappe!
There they go, hunting again.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Pullet. Petit. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he has been fouled there. He's found a way through. Always onto this. And he's certainly... Can he finish? Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Pavard. And they win it back again. Has a look and plays it forward.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's a fabulous ball. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Pavard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Inter Milan come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable...
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the volley. And that's off target.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Now it's Messi. Pavard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. That is lovely. Mbappe! Goal! Two to the good. They have breathing space. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Guardiola. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe!
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Cannavaro. And it's Vieira. Azar. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. 60 minutes played. Now it's Saviola. There they go, hunting in tacks. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, such a clever touch. He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Struck first time. Oh, this looks sharp. And now they can spring out of defence. No way he was going to let him past. Petit. Conte, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Pinches it off him. Hazard. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Messi. Moved on forwards. Adams calmly anticipates. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbappe. He is through here. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And he's picked out the run. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Inter truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's been cut out, well played. Adams gets across to intercept that. Fiddles it through. He's onside. Mbappe. Conte. No, that's been intercepted. He's shifting through the gears here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mbappe. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Chance here to counter. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Inter Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Attenzione,
Inter
un cambio.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Martinez. Petit. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cantona going full
Il
steam
quarto
down the
uomo
flank.
indica 2 minuti di
Very
recupero.
nicely done. Trion does really well to win the ball there. Petit. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there goes the final whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one.
We have already started here.
Eto'o.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe, there's the hit!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, they've got it again.
And it's Eto'o. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
And here's Azar.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Pull it. Rodri.
Maldini goes hurtling down that left-hand side. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's well spotted. Aim forwards. Now he's off and running. Baresi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe moves wide and looking to get onto this.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, sweet feet.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust.
Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Maldini.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Great hit! He has done it! Inter are back in business! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how...
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner.
Oh, it's been flattened there. He's had a shot! Goal, Inter! And he celebrates his 30th goal.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Inter Milan take the lead. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well
He's
stopped.
one-on-one chance! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are...
Now Mbappe.
He's had a hit! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Inter Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
This is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe! No mistake! Two, and we've barely begun here.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have...
And the shots! Looking for options for movement. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Look at the space here, and he's a big chance! And it's there! A quite incredible smell. They are flying. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight.
And already we're underway here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Neymar. Nice interception, well timed.
Hazard gets good distance on it.
And it's Vieira. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's through, now is he in? Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Blue Hullet is amongst the elite.
I don't argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Well, played right into his path. Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. So we're still where we started right now. Conte. Pull it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's had a hit!
He's done very well to get to that.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Stood up well to him there. Works it forward, and Dijk makes the interception. Inter Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he put it away? Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He's picked his way through.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task...
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And pull it! And he's taking no chances there. Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Hazard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Maldini. Turan. Mbappe! And he's found the way past! And that was very necessary.
Ci sarà un minuto di
That's been
recupero.
won straight back. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Big chance!